Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a practice piece here. We're actually going to make the piece that we originally did right here in our isometric drawings. And I have the drawn one over here for us so we can look at it. And we're going to make that in Inventor. I just open up Inventor, and what I want to do is I want to make a new part. And I want to make a standard part here, but I have to make sure I'm in the right project. When I click on projects, it should have this other Inventor checked with a check mark. If it was on another one like this, you just double click on this and it pops over there, and now I'm good, and I'm going to hit done. And I have this highlighted, standard part, and I'm going to click create. And I have a blank place that I'm going to create my part. So the first thing I need to do is I need to sketch out my part. I can click here on sketch, or I can click here on sketch and hit this one. And this is my three parts. Notice my little window over here. This is the front side, and the front side goes with this side here. This is the right side that goes with this plane here, and the top view would be if I look down on this plane. I find it easiest to explain to you if I just show you by clicking here on front first. This is the plane we're going to sketch on. So we're going to hit Start Sketch, and I'm going to click on this one here to start my sketch. Now you can click on line here, or you can hit the L button to start a line. Either way. And if I start with the little green dot here, you'll notice the green dot is right at the origin. Now each one of our cubes, our little wooden cubes, is going to be 3/4 of an inch. So our first little piece here, this piece, it's 2 cubes high. So 2 cubes is going to be 0.75, and 0.75 is going to be 1.5 tall. So I'm going to type in 1.5, and when I hit enter, it's going to pop it up there for me. I'm going to use my scroll wheel to scroll out, and I'm going to push it down so that I can bring this over so I can look at it. Now I'm going to come over this way, and it needs to go 2 blocks over that way, which is also going to be 1.5, and hit enter. Now I need to come down 0.75, so I can just click 0.75, enter. Over this way, 0.75, enter, down, 3/4. Look, I can even do 3/4 like this. It knows exactly what I'm doing, 0.75. And now I need to come back over. 0.75 3 times is 2.25. And I can click enter. Notice it's also right there where my green cursor is. Enter, and it's closed that box off. Right click, OK, and it finishes that up. So it's not trying to draw any more lines. And I have to click the Finish Sketch. I'm going to once again scroll a little bit and pull it over so I can see it. Now I've got a flat 2D shape. I really want it to be 3D. I need to bring this out here. So that's going to be Extrude. So I click on 3D Model because I need a 3D, and I'm going to click on Extrude. And there's only one thing here, so it knows that that's the one I want to do. Now I don't want it to extrude 1 inch, I want it to extrude 3/4 of an inch. So you can type in 0.75 or 3/4, and it'll do that. And then I hit enter, and it's made that part of my shape. Let's check. That looks good. Now I need to add this little cube on here. So what do I need to do? I need to make another sketch. Click on sketch, sketch, and I want to sketch it on what part? Well, I want to sketch on this flat part here. You can make another with another liner. I'm going to show you how to use the rectangle because I really like the rectangle. Rectangle. Notice when I get over here, if I'm close, it's not a green dot. If I get right on there, it's the green dot. It means I'm right on the corner. Now I'm going to come up here, and I want this to be 0.75. So I'm going to click 0.75, tab, we'll go to the other one, 0.75, enter, and there's my box. Finish sketch. And what do we need to do? We need to extrude that one. Go back to 3D model, extrude. When I highlight over that one, it pops out, and it remembers I did 3/4 last time. That's what I want, and hit check. Now, you can also, when you make your actual puzzle cubes, you're going to make these a color, so we're going to come up here to default. For our practice one, you can just make it any color you want, and you can just scroll through this list. So I'm right here at default, scroll down. I'm going to make this one pink, and it made it pink for us. I still want to save it. File, save as. It's saving it into my folder in Inventor. It's saving into my H drive, IED, and my other inventor files. When you're working on your puzzle cube, you'll put them in the puzzle cube folder. But for these, we're going to put them in other inventor. When you're working on your puzzle cubes, you'll call it pieces like green piece, red piece, etc. But we're going to call this practice piece. I do want you to name them the way I tell you because I'm going to check them in your folders and I need to be able to find them, so you need to name them the way I tell you. So save that as practice piece, hit save, and it saved it for you. We're going to come back and do something else on our next part, but there's that.